Hello and welcome to my Elite Dangerous My Adventures series. Going over to tie it.
Landing coupler disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
To see if there's any additional planets we need to land on. If not, we're going to Sharur, or the next one next to it. Just left. To Sharur. This is kind of an investigation to see where we're supposed to go for the next planet checkout. Just left.
Delay Golf Foxtrot 9. Comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, we have 3 jumps.
Ready to engage.
So if you would, look down to the bottom right of the screen and see the subscribe button and press that. I need that. I need you to subscribe. Small publisher. YouTube has made it very hard on the small publishers. We have to have like 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of viewed time, and it's tough to get that many. So I need all the help I can get.
Frameshift drive charging.
Underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel page, GFM_RDG. There's over 400 videos waiting for you to watch.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And there's more all the time. Tayet's next. We're just going to go see if there's any planets that we missed. And we have an extra fuel tank, as you can tell, because we hardly used any fuel.
Frameshift drive charging. Three, two, one, engage.
Well, they're all red stars. Can't fuel scoop nothing. I don't need to, but still. They make it very hard. Just left. Okay, there's 4. Yep, we went to all of those. So we're going to go to Sharur. There's 3 planets that we can land on. We don't really need to low reserves, but we need to check out Sharur A2 since we haven't gone there before.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one, engage.
Going to A2. We're going to land on the planet and check it out, because that's what we do. We check out all the planets within the permit system. I believe this is the last system that we have to check out. And there's the dark blue ring, meaning that we can land on it. And we do need to make drive-bys by the other planets too. Do our look around. Big crater. Looks pretty flat other than that. And we're 2.5 kilometers above the surface. And if we get enough cover, we'll shoot at stuff. Sys landing. Sys landing.
Landing gear deployed.
We might have some company. Sys alternate. Ooh, we're gonna land hard. Yeah, we landed pretty hard. We lost some shields. Sis down. So hopefully by the time we get back, it'll all be good again.
High gravity warning.
Sis, ship.
Ship dismissed.
Well, thank you for coming along. We need to see what we can find.
Cargo scoop deployed.
We do have some upper blips. We'll have to see what it means. Make sure you look at the bottom right of the page and click that subscribe button. That'll help me a lot with YouTube. Sis lights. Sis lights. And yeah, we came down really hard. Shields pretty much held up, which was good. So now we're just going to see what these blips mean. We have the cover, we'll shoot at them. Main thing is to check out the planet and let you get to see it. And this is Sharur A2. And we will do drive-bys on the others. This is the first one we could land on, and we went ahead and landed on it. And we'll gather some materials for our synthesis. That's our SRV refueling, rearming, and repairing. We can gather materials to take care of those things without having to call down the ship. But we run around and see what we can find. Looks like there might be a satellite over there. Means it's a single skimmer protecting it most of the time. Got to make sure we check its status though. Make sure it's wanted. If it's not wanted, we can't shoot at it. Looks like we'll probably have some cover. But with single satellites, you don't really have to have cover, because there's only a single skimmer protecting it. I like to broaden my sensor just to make sure we don't have company. He is wanted.
Target destroyed.
And I do exit to the main menu and I come back because the SRV really has no defenses against a ship. And we have been attacked in the past by support ship. So, sis lights, sis lights, sis left. Right now we have one bounty that we can collect on, the Pilots Federation. So wait for the sensor to fully populate, but there is some material showing up. Plus, by going to the main menu and back, you don't have to worry about coming across the same target. All targets are new. And sis right. We go to modules and we come down to fuel. Right now we don't have enough sulfur and phosphorus to do a refuel, so we need sulfur and phosphorus. So we don't have to call down the ship. So collecting materials is always a good thing for synthesis. So we've learned a few things. One, we're doing combat now. And I'm competent in my main account with my Python and Cutter. And the 6 billion. And the elite in both Explorer and in Trade. So we're competent there. So that's good. Might be some others over here, other thans. There is some other than, so we'll go that direction. Because if we have the cover, we will collect on the bounties for skimmers and stingers. See, in the past, we didn't shoot at those things within the trespass zone, but we do now. As we do some combat. I don't do combat against ships, but I do combat against skimmers and stingers. We're losing our manufactured signal. But we want to check out the planet, we want to gather a few materials, and we want to shoot at some stuff, so a little of both, or a little of everything. So we are checking things out. We have destroyed a skimmer and collected the bounty claim. So you can use this video as a video reference if you ever decide to come out here and check the planet out. You can see what's here and how difficult things might be or not be. Signal's getting a whole lot stronger for our other than or manufactured materials. I don't see a... Yep, we do see a trespass zone. And after this one, if it's things we shoot at, we will go look for some materials for synthesis and the potential future. Wanted. And this one's pretty good.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Is this lights? Is this lights? Now there is multiple reasons that I exit to the main menu, and you don't have to. You can collect the canisters or check it out or any of those things, the trespass zone. One, I like having a clean slate, and I don't see the same trespass zone again, so it doesn't get in my way. The ship a lot of times will try to park right on top of the trespass zone, so it's to keep the ship from doing that. 3 is to keep other like support ships of the skimmers and stingers from attacking us. So those are a few reasons that I like to go back to the main menu. It says left. We have 4 claims. So now we're looking for some materials for our synthesis. See, right now we can't fill up the fuel of our SRV because we don't have any materials. So we need to find some materials so we can fill up the SRV when we need to, or for the reloading the ammo, or the integrity gets below like 50%, we can repair the SRV just from the materials here on the planet. So, I mean, there's not lots of materials here. It's a low reserved, but should be able to find some. There's plenty of other thans here. Probably plenty of stingers and skimmers to kill. And yeah, we could have checked out the trespass zone for a occupied escape pod and took that back and made money off of it. So there's some positives there for checking out the trespass zone. See, we had plenty of materials before, and now we have none. So we need some materials. Not just being able to kill stingers and skimmers. So far, that's all we've gotten. Being able to kill stingers and skimmers. Okay, there's some. Finally, some showing up. Because we need to shoot some rocks and gather some material. Some sulfur and phosphorus. It's the two things that we need. There's some material. And we need some material. We need some phosphorus and sulfur. Yeah, look at the gravity. The gravity is so strong.
Cargo scoop deployed. Incoming message.
We were promoted. Sis right? Sis right? Mostly harmless, and mostly aimless. So the Explorer ranking went up a little bit.
Handbrake is on.
Okay, so sis right? Sis right? Come on. I think it's hard of hearing. Okay, we still don't have any phosphorus or sulfur, so we can't fill up the SRV. We do have another SRV on the ship that we can use, so it's not like it's critical. See what kind of materials, what kind of signal we have. We have one there. Do need some more materials. So material gathering is important, not only for the engineers, but for synthesis. And the lights are not on. Just checking those out. But that's why we had trouble with our ship and it landed so hard, was because of that. There was some sulfur. Sis right? Sis right? Such hard of hearing. So we got current 3, and our SRV wants to go off on its own. Got some more sulfur. Sis right? Yeah, we're getting sulfur, we're just not getting phosphorus. We got company. And as everybody knows, I don't like company. Sys lights. Sys lights.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Yeah, because we're shooting skimmers and stingers, I don't really care much for company, especially when they're checking us out, because we've been shooting some skimmers and stingers, and the support ships are not happy about it. Sys ship.
Ship recalled.
Yeah, I think we got enough for here. We gathered some materials and we shot up some skimmers. So that's pretty good. And hopefully the ship is in better shape after we landed it really hard. Integrity said 100%, so it wasn't bad. So while we're going toward the ship and going to be boarding, if you would look to the lower right of the screen and see that subscription button, if you'd press it, I'd really appreciate it. Because it would really help me with YouTube. Yeah, I think we have to pretty much go in the back of these because they set so low. And underneath the video to the left, you'll see my YouTube channel. Sys down. My YouTube channel at GFM_RDG, where you can see 400 more videos that are just waiting for you to watch them. The shields are back to normal, and that's good. Sys left. Then we're going to do a flyby of that first planet. And then we're going to go to this other planet beside of it. And so we've got a few planets to go to. So until next time, thank you for watching.